Most people think heart protection means cutting things out. Less salt, less sugar, less fat. But cardiologists know the real secret lies in what you add to your plate. The foods you choose every day can either clog your arteries or clean them, stiffen your blood vessels or help them relax. And the difference often comes down to simple, natural ingredients that science has proven to protect your heart from within. In this video, you'll discover 10 powerful foods cardiologists swear by. Foods that can lower blood pressure, improve cholesterol, calm inflammation, and strengthen your heart muscle, one bite at a time. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive trends. They're everyday heroes your heart silently depends on. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and not a substitute for professional medical advice. 1. Fatty fish, the Omega-3 Powerhouse. If there's one food cardiologists wish everyone ate more often, it's fatty fish, the natural medicine your arteries crave. Fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA, the gold standard nutrients for heart protection. These healthy fats reduce triglycerides, ease inflammation inside blood vessels, and help your heart maintain a steady rhythm. In simple terms, omega-3s act like a lubricant for your arteries, keeping them smooth and flexible. They prevent the sticky buildup of fats that can lead to plaque, while also lowering blood pressure by helping blood vessels relax. People who eat fatty fish at least twice a week have been shown in multiple studies to have up to a 30% lower risk of heart attack and sudden cardiac death. The evidence is so strong that many cardiologists call fatty fish nature's statin. What's happening inside your body? Once you eat fish, omega-3s are absorbed into your bloodstream and become part of every cell membrane in your body. They make red blood cells more flexible, allowing them to pass easily through even the tiniest capillaries. This smoother flow reduces strain on your heart with every beat. Omega-3s also reduce the formation of blood clots by preventing platelets from clumping together, while helping your body produce anti-inflammatory molecules that calm artery walls. The result? Lower pressure, better oxygen delivery, and a younger-feeling cardiovascular system. Doctor tip: eat 2 servings of fatty fish per week, about 3 to 4 ounces each, the size of your palm. Grill, bake, or steam instead of frying to preserve omega-3 integrity. Choose wild-caught fish when possible to minimize contaminants. If you don't eat fish, consider algae-based omega-3 supplements, which supply pure EPA and DHA from plant sources. Science in simple words. Think of your bloodstream like engine oil. When it's clean and fluid, your engine runs smoothly. Omega-3s keep that oil clean, reducing friction, preventing rust, and helping your heart last longer. Fatty fish are your heart's first line of defense, lowering inflammation, improving circulation, and giving every heartbeat a smoother rhythm for life. 2. Leafy greens, nature's blood pressure regulators. They may look ordinary on your plate, but leafy greens are quietly performing miracles inside your arteries. Greens such as spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens are among the most powerful natural blood pressure regulators known to medicine. They're packed with nitrates, compounds your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that tells your blood vessels to widen, relax, and improve circulation. This means lower blood pressure, smoother blood flow, and less strain on your heart muscle. Leafy greens are also rich in magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants, which flush out excess sodium and reduce inflammation, 2 of the biggest contributors to hypertension. In a major study, people who consumed just 1 cup of nitrate-rich greens per day had a 26% lower risk of heart disease compared with those who rarely ate them. What's happening inside your body? After you eat greens, enzymes in your mouth and gut convert nitrates into nitric oxide. This gas diffuses through your artery walls, signaling them to relax and expand. As a result, your heart doesn't have to pump as forcefully to move blood. At the same time, antioxidants in the greens neutralize free radicals that would otherwise damage your endothelial cells, the delicate lining of your arteries. The fiber content traps and removes cholesterol before it can stick to vessel walls, keeping them clean and resilient. Doctor tip: aim for 1 to 2 cups of greens daily, raw in salads or lightly steamed in meals. Rotate varieties: spinach for smoothies, kale for soups, chard for stir-fries. Add a drizzle of olive oil or squeeze of lemon. The vitamin C and healthy fat improve nitrate absorption. If you take blood thinners, keep your greens intake consistent rather than eliminating them. Science in simple words. Think of nitric oxide as your arteries' relaxation signal. The more greens you eat, the more calm and flexible your blood vessels become, like turning rigid pipes into smooth hoses. A bowl of greens a day can naturally lower blood pressure, detoxify arteries, and give your heart the breathing room it deserves. 3. Berries, antioxidant armor for arteries. They're sweet, colorful, and bite-sized, but to your arteries, berries are powerful soldiers fighting daily battles you can't see. Every heartbeat exposes your arteries to oxidative stress, invisible damage caused by free radicals, stress, and poor diet. Over time, this weakens artery walls and sparks inflammation that leads to plaque buildup. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are loaded with anthocyanins, antioxidants that stop this chain reaction before it starts. Anthocyanins protect the endothelium, the thin lining of your blood vessels that controls blood flow and pressure. By shielding it, berries help maintain elasticity and prevent dangerous narrowing or stiffness. Clinical studies show that people who eat berries several times per week have lower blood pressure, improved circulation, and better cholesterol ratios, especially higher HDL and lower LDL. What's happening inside your body? When you eat berries, anthocyanins enter your bloodstream and start neutralizing inflammation at a cellular level. They also boost nitric oxide production, a molecule that relaxes blood vessels and helps oxygen travel more efficiently through your body. Berries' natural fiber content traps excess cholesterol in the digestive tract, stopping it from entering your bloodstream. This gentle dual action, antioxidant protection, and fiber cleansing, keeps your arteries smooth and strong. In one Harvard study, women who ate blueberries and strawberries 3 times a week reduced their risk of heart attack by 32%. That's food acting as real medicine. Doctor tip: eat 1 cup of mixed berries daily, fresh or frozen. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, but avoid sugary toppings or syrups. For best results, choose dark-colored varieties. Deeper hues mean higher antioxidant levels. Science in simple words. Think of berries as tiny firefighters moving through your bloodstream, putting out the sparks that inflame and aid your arteries. Just 1 handful of berries a day can protect your arteries, balance cholesterol, and slow the effects of aging on your heart naturally and deliciously. 4. Nuts and seeds, tiny foods with massive benefits. Small in size, huge in power, nuts and seeds are the heart's favorite crunchy snack. Walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds are packed with healthy fats, plant-based omega-3s, fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants, all essential for keeping your arteries open and inflammation low. Unlike processed snacks that raise blood pressure and cholesterol, nuts and seeds work in the opposite direction. Their healthy fats reduce LDL cholesterol, while fiber removes excess fats before they can clog arteries. Regular consumption has been linked to a 20 to 30% reduction in heart disease risk, making them one of the simplest dietary upgrades you can make. What's happening inside your body? When you eat nuts and seeds, their monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats help strengthen the structure of your cell membranes, including those in blood vessels. This makes your arteries more flexible and resistant to damage. Walnuts in particular contain alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that lowers inflammation and prevents plaque buildup. Chia and flax seeds add an extra layer of protection by stabilizing blood sugar, which prevents the insulin spikes that damage arteries over time. Meanwhile, magnesium helps relax artery walls, reducing blood pressure naturally. Doctor tip: eat a small handful, about 1 ounce, of unsalted nuts daily. Use ground flax or chia seeds in smoothies, salads, or oatmeal. Choose raw or dry roasted versions. Avoid sugar or oil-coated varieties. Store in airtight containers to preserve healthy fats and prevent rancidity. Science in simple words. Imagine your arteries as shiny metal pipes. Every handful of nuts or seeds coats those pipes in a thin, protective layer, keeping them smooth and rust-free while clearing away buildup. Take away replacing processed snacks with a handful of nuts or spoonful of seeds daily gives your heart a steady supply of the nutrients it needs to stay strong, calm, and youthful. 5. Olive oil, the liquid gold of heart health. It's smooth, golden, and found in nearly every heart-healthy kitchen, and for good reason. Extra virgin olive oil is the cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, which cardiologists consistently rank as one of the healthiest eating patterns in the world. This oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and compounds called polyphenols, natural antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect blood vessel lining. Unlike butter or margarine, olive oil helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, while preserving HDL, good cholesterol, keeping arteries clear and improving blood flow. Regular use of olive oil is linked to a 35% lower risk of heart disease and stroke, according to large studies in Spain and Italy. Dr. Tip: use extra virgin or cold-pressed olive oil, add it to salads, drizzle over cooked vegetables, or replace butter when sautéing. Avoid overheating it. Low to medium heat preserves its heart protective compounds. Simple science. The polyphenols in olive oil reduce oxidative stress inside blood vessels, while monounsaturated fats improve cell membrane flexibility, helping arteries stay elastic. 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil a day can dramatically reduce inflammation, protect your arteries, and improve heart rhythm, making it the healthiest fat cardiologists recommend. 6. Avocados, the heart's favorite fruit. Creamy, rich, and full of heart-healing nutrients, this fruit is fat your heart will thank you for. Avocados are loaded with monounsaturated fats, potassium, and fiber, 3 key nutrients for lowering blood pressure and controlling cholesterol. The healthy fats help reduce LDL cholesterol while raising HDL, which keeps arteries clean and prevents plaque buildup. 1 medium avocado provides nearly 15 grams of heart-healthy fats and more potassium than a banana, making it an excellent blood pressure stabilizer. Potassium helps your body flush out excess sodium, one of the biggest drivers of high blood pressure. Avocados also contain plant sterols, natural compounds that block cholesterol absorption in the intestines. Dr. Tip: add half an avocado to your breakfast toast, salads, or smoothies. Avoid pairing it with fried foods or heavy sauces that cancel out its benefits. Simple science. The fats in avocados improve your heart's electrical rhythm and support smoother blood flow, keeping your pulse steady under stress. An avocado a day won't just make your meals delicious, it nourishes your arteries, lowers pressure, and strengthens your heart from the inside out. 7. Whole grains, the artery-friendly carbohydrates. Carbs aren't the enemy, it's the type of carbs that matters most for your heart. While refined grains like white bread and pasta spike blood sugar and contribute to inflammation, whole grains such as oats, quinoa, barley, and brown rice do the opposite. They're packed with fiber, B vitamins, and antioxidants that support healthy cholesterol levels and keep your arteries clear. The soluble fiber in whole grains binds to cholesterol in your digestive system, carrying it out of your body before it can stick to your artery walls. Over time, this helps lower LDL cholesterol and reduces the risk of plaque buildup. Studies show that people who eat 3 servings of whole grains daily have a 20 to 30% lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Dr. Tips: start your day with oatmeal topped with berries, use brown rice or quinoa instead of white rice, and choose whole grain bread or pasta. The fiber keeps your blood sugar steady and reduces after-meal pressure spikes. Simple science. Whole grains act like natural sponges, soaking up excess cholesterol and smoothing blood flow through your arteries. 1 or 2 servings of whole grains a day can keep your arteries flexible, your cholesterol balanced, and your energy stable, all crucial for long-term heart health. 8. Beans and lentils, protein that protects the heart. They're humble, inexpensive, and one of the most heart-strengthening foods on earth. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas are loaded with plant-based protein, fiber, potassium, and magnesium, all vital for maintaining healthy blood pressure and cholesterol. Unlike red or processed meats, legumes provide protein without saturated fat, which means they nourish your muscles and your arteries at the same time. The soluble fiber in beans reduces LDL cholesterol, while the potassium helps flush out sodium and balance blood pressure. A large Harvard study found that people who ate beans at least 4 times per week had a 22% lower risk of coronary heart disease than those who rarely did. Dr. Tip: add beans or lentils to soups, stews, or salads. Replace 1 or 2 meat-based meals a week with a bean dish. Even canned beans work if you rinse them to remove excess sodium. Simple science: beans are like arterial cleaners. Their fiber sweeps cholesterol out of your body before it can cause blockages. Adding just a few servings of beans or lentils each week is one of the simplest, most cost-effective ways to build a stronger, cleaner, and more resilient heart. 9. Tomatoes, the lycopene defender. They're bright, juicy, and full of flavor, but to your heart, tomatoes are powerful defenders against damage and aging. Tomatoes are one of the best dietary sources of lycopene, a potent antioxidant that gives them their red color and their heart protective power. Lycopene helps neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage artery walls, accelerate plaque formation, and trigger inflammation inside blood vessels. Cardiologists love tomatoes because they help lower LDL, bad cholesterol, prevent oxidation, the process that makes LDL stick to arteries, and improve blood vessel flexibility. Regular tomato intake has been linked to a 25 to 30% lower risk of heart disease, according to large observational studies. What's happening inside your body? When you eat tomatoes, lycopene and other antioxidants like beta-carotene and vitamin C circulate in your bloodstream, acting like an internal shield. They protect your endothelial cells, the lining of your arteries, from inflammation and microtears. This keeps your blood vessels elastic and smooth, ensuring your heart doesn't need to overwork to push blood through. Tomatoes also help reduce C-reactive protein, CRP, a key marker of inflammation that doctors use to measure heart disease risk. Dr. Tip: cooked or pureed tomatoes like tomato soup, sauce, or paste actually have more absorbable lycopene than raw ones. The heat releases and activates it. Pair tomatoes with a drizzle of olive oil for maximum absorption, since lycopene is fat-soluble. Cherry tomatoes, tomato juice, or even a small serving of pasta sauce can all help boost your daily intake. Tomatoes act like a daily armor for your arteries, repairing damage, fighting inflammation, and slowing plaque buildup. Whether fresh or cooked, this everyday food deserves a permanent place on your plate if you want your heart to stay strong for life. 10. Dark chocolate, the sweet treat that heals. Imagine a dessert that not only satisfies your cravings, but also supports your heart. Dark chocolate makes that fantasy real. Yes, chocolate can be heart-healthy if you choose the right kind. Dark chocolate with 70% or higher cocoa content is rich in flavonoids, plant compounds that relax arteries, lower blood pressure, and improve blood flow. Flavonoids increase nitric oxide production, the same heart-protective molecule stimulated by leafy greens and exercise. This allows blood vessels to widen, reducing pressure on your heart and improving oxygen delivery to tissues. Studies have found that moderate dark chocolate consumption, about 1 ounce, 30 grams, a few times a week, is linked to a lower risk of heart attacks and strokes. It also helps reduce insulin resistance and inflammation, 2 major contributors to heart disease. What's happening inside your body? Dark chocolate's flavonoids act as antioxidants that reduce arterial stiffness and prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing. This stops it from clinging to artery walls, one of the first steps toward plaque formation. It also gently stimulates serotonin, the feel-good hormone, reducing stress, another silent driver of high blood pressure and heart strain. Dr. Tip: choose dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa and minimal added sugar or dairy. Avoid milk chocolate or heavily processed candy bars, which lose most of their flavonoids. Pair it with berries or a handful of nuts for a heart-smart dessert. Simple science. Think of dark chocolate as edible meditation. It relaxes your arteries, boosts circulation, and gives your heart a moment of calm while satisfying your taste buds. Enjoying a few squares of dark chocolate isn't indulgence. It's smart nutrition. When eaten mindfully, it's one of the rare foods that delights your senses while quietly healing your heart. How to combine these 10 foods into a cardiologist-approved daily meal plan. Knowing what's healthy is one thing, but knowing how to eat for your heart every day is where true protection begins. You've just learned about 10 foods cardiologists recommend most, each one powerful on its own. But the real magic happens when you combine them into a consistent daily rhythm. When eaten together in the right balance, these foods don't just improve your blood pressure or cholesterol for a day, they retrain your cardiovascular system over time. They reduce inflammation, improve vessel elasticity, and even repair the microscopic damage that leads to hypertension and heart attacks. This isn't about dieting, it's about building a heart-smart lifestyle where every meal nourishes, heals, and energizes your body. Let's walk through what that could look like in a single day. Morning. Start the day with calm circulation. Begin your day with a breakfast that sets the tone for steady energy and smooth blood flow. Start with a bowl of oatmeal topped with mixed berries and crushed walnuts. This simple combo delivers fiber, antioxidants, and heart-protective omega-3s, all in one meal. Add a cup of green tea or warm lemon water instead of coffee. Green tea's antioxidants boost circulation and reduce artery stiffness, while lemon supports detox and hydration. For extra heart protection, drizzle a teaspoon of flaxseed oil or olive oil over your oats. The healthy fats help absorb antioxidants and balance cholesterol right from the start of your day. Doctor tip: your first meal decides how your arteries behave all day. If breakfast is balanced, your blood pressure will follow. Midday. Energize without overworking your heart. Lunch is your chance to refuel your body and keep stress hormones low. A Mediterranean-inspired bowl is the perfect choice of base, quinoa, or brown rice. Whole grains that stabilize blood sugar. Protein: grilled salmon or a cup of lentils, omega-3s and plant protein. Veggies: leafy greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, and bell peppers. Dressing: olive oil with lemon juice and herbs. This combination floods your bloodstream with nitrates, fiber, and antioxidants. The greens increase nitric oxide, relaxing arteries, while olive oil and salmon reduce inflammation. Tomatoes add lycopene, the antioxidant that helps keep your blood vessels smooth. To finish, snack on a few almonds or pistachios for a magnesium and potassium boost. These minerals regulate heartbeat and prevent pressure spikes during the day. Evening. Light, restorative, and heart calming. Dinner should be the easiest meal for your heart to handle. Heavy, greasy foods at night can strain your cardiovascular system while you rest. Instead, go for something light but nourishing, like grilled trout or chickpea stew, served with steamed spinach and avocado slices. This combo brings together healthy fats, plant protein, and potassium, perfect for maintaining low nighttime blood pressure and stable heart rhythm. A small serving of whole grain bread or barley soup can add fiber for digestion. Finish your meal with a square of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or higher, and a handful of berries. The flavonoids in dark chocolate relax your blood vessels, while the antioxidants in berries protect your heart overnight. Doctor tip: evening meals should calm your arteries, not challenge them. Think light, green, and rich in healthy fats. Smart daily habits that amplify results. Stay consistent. The heart loves routine. Eating these foods regularly is more important than being perfect. Use olive oil over butter or margarine. It's a small swap that cuts saturated fat dramatically. Hydrate well. Dehydration thickens your blood, making your heart work harder. Limit sodium and sugar. These foods undo your progress by raising blood pressure and insulin resistance. Move after meals. A 10-minute walk after eating helps lower blood sugar and boost circulation. The science behind the synergy. Here's what happens when you combine these foods regularly. Omega-3s from fish and nuts keep blood smooth and prevent clotting. Nitrates from greens and flavonoids from berries relax your vessels and improve oxygen delivery. Fiber from beans and whole grains traps cholesterol before it harms your arteries. Healthy fats from olive oil and avocados repair cell membranes and reduce inflammation. Antioxidants from tomatoes and dark chocolate prevent LDL oxidation, stopping plaque before it forms. In just a few weeks, your blood pressure can start to drop, your triglycerides fall, and your heart rhythm becomes more stable. Over months, these foods can actually remodel your arteries, making them wider, stronger, and more flexible. Simple daily formula to remember. 2 servings of fatty fish or legumes a day, protein and omega-3s. 3 cups of veggies and greens, 1 to 2 handfuls of nuts or seeds. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 serving of berries and fruit. 1 treat-sized piece of dark chocolate. That's it. A cardiologist-approved menu that protects your arteries 24/7 without restriction or deprivation. The best heart medicine isn't found in a prescription, it's found in your kitchen. When you combine these 10 foods thoughtfully, you're not just eating, you're training your heart to live longer, beat stronger, and age slower. Every meal becomes an act of healing, one that your future self will thank you for. Conclusion. Your heart doesn't ask for much, just the right fuel, steady movement, and a little consistency. But the truth is, every bite you take is either helping or hurting it. These 10 foods, from salmon and spinach to berries and olive oil, aren't part of a fad. They're part of the foundation that cardiologists trust for lifelong heart strength. They lower inflammation, balance cholesterol, calm blood pressure, and help your arteries stay open and flexible, quietly repairing what stress and time wear down. The best part? You don't need expensive supplements or impossible diets, just small daily choices that add up. One plate, one habit, one heartbeat at a time. Disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making dietary changes. If this video helped you, like to support heart awareness. Subscribe for more cardiologist-approved tips. Share this video to help someone protect their heart today. Thanks for watching.